Hi there, I'm Lips LaBelle, and we're at the Wheel and Sprocket Expo sale at Wisconsin State Fair Park in West Dallas. And this is Mary.
Yes.
And how are you doing?
I'm doing great, thanks.
And you're from the RIVEREDGE Nature Center?
I am, yes.
Okay, and you have a big ride coming up.
We do on June 28th.
Okay.
It's our 17th annual ride.
And it's called the River Valley Ride.
River Valley Ride.
Is that because it goes along a river in a valley?
that would be a good guess.
I love when things are named for what they are. So tell me a little bit, how long a ride is it?
We have several routes. We have an 8-mile route with a couple little hills, and then we have a 100-mile route and everything in between. So it's really a beautiful ride.
And what's the dates of the ride this year?
June 28th.
Okay.
It's a fundraiser for RIVEREDGE. It's our 17th annual, as I said, and we raise about $30,000 a year.
How many people do you have on this ride?
Anywhere, well, usually it averages 1,100 to 1,200 people.
Well, that's a great sized ride.
Yeah, it's very nice. And then afterward, you come back to the center for food and music.
It's all about the food and the music after the ride. That's what I've always found with the ride. It's always the fun afterwards that really brings people out.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about your relationship with Wheel and Sprocket.
Well, they've been supporting our ride, I think, from the beginning. I've only been with RIVEREDGE for about 10 years, but they've been very supportive, and we depend on them really for our ride, for supporting our ride.
And then here we are at the expo meeting lots of people too that'll maybe come to Newburg and ride with you.
Exactly.
Tell me a little bit, Mary, about the sturgeon on the bicycle.
Well, we have a project that we're partnering with the DNR on bringing the sturgeon back to the Milwaukee River. So this will be our 4th year. We collect the eggs from the sturgeon when they come back to the Wolf River to spawn, and then raise them on Milwaukee River water for the summer. And then in October, when they're about that big, we release them into the river, and hopefully 20 years from now they'll be back in the Milwaukee River, because they haven't been there for about 100 years. So it's a really exciting project. It's unique and it's historic, really.
That's the most I've heard anyone talk about a sturgeon in a long time. It sounds like a really cool project.
It really is, and it's unique because it's managed by volunteers the whole summer. They come in and feed the sturgeon, make sure they're getting the water that they need, and it's a really, really great project.
Will you be bringing the sturgeon on the ride at all, or just on the t-shirt?
Yeah, just on the t-shirt.
Okay. All right. Well, best of luck with your ride.
Thank you.
And thanks for talking to us.
You're welcome.
Life is short. Enjoy your ride.